Welcome back, traders. So after yesterday's momentum surge that pushed indices new peaks, today's mixed grind left some indecision candles hanging.
Yeah, definitely a bit of a pause there.
But with DIA powering to fresh all-time highs amid a strengthening dollar, it's got us eyeing potential shifts ahead.
Right.
The shutdown's still dragging on without resolution, keeping things technically focused as we gear up for housing data later this week. You're tuned into the Stock Market Summary Series, and as you guys know, none of this is buying or selling advice. We're just here to provide market commentary and education. But nothing we say here is financial advice. Okay, let's get into it.
So what stands out right away is this high-level pause today. It's quite the contrast.
Absolutely. Yesterday felt like pure momentum, but today it was like hitting a wall right at that resistance zone we've been watching. Both SPY and QQQ closed essentially flat, left behind those classic doji candlesticks.
Yeah, textbook indecision.
Couldn't ask for a clearer setup, really. It feels like a critical make-or-break moment. Either the bulls push through to fresh highs
Or we get that double top rejection. It's right there on the chart.
But the DIA ETF, it just completely ignored the memo, didn't it?
Totally bucked the trend. Put in a solid, 0.47% gain?
Yeah, punching through to notch new all-time highs. So if tech is hesitating.
Right, if the QQQ is pausing, but the Dow's hitting records, that blue chip strength, it really suggests maybe a defensive rotation is happening, or starting to, anyway.
Okay, so this is where we connect the dots, maybe.
Yeah.
The U.S. dollar, that seems critical here.
Definitely.
Turned higher today, right? Kind of blasting off that recent pullback level.
Yeah, bounced nicely off support, a key technical factor for sure.
So when you see the dollar gaining steam like that, alongside blue chip strength in the DIA,
Yeah.
doesn't that kind of reinforce that idea? Rotation out of growth, maybe into value.
It absolutely raises the question. It fits that narrative, yeah. And the sector action kind of backs it up too.
How so?
Well, look at consumer discretionary XLY. It led everything, up 1.22%. Strong showing.
Okay.
But then utilities, XLU, typically defensive, got hit hardest, down over 1%.
Huh. So it's not a perfectly clean rotation picture then?
Yeah.
Still pretty mixed signals.
Exactly. The market's telling a very mixed story about confidence right now. It's not clear-cut.
Which, makes days like this really underscore the need for disciplined pattern recognition and solid risk management.
Absolutely critical. It's something we focus heavily on in the mentorship, breaking down these kinds of mixed signals.
Right. So let's maybe dive into some individual patterns we're tracking. What's on the watch list?
Okay, first up is Date Inc., ticker DAVE. It's tucked perfectly into a weekly bull flag pattern.
Nice setup.
Yeah, and right now on the daily chart, it's bumping right up against a resistance trend line.
So the key question there is volume, right? Will the bulls show up with force to break through, or do the bears defend that line?
That's the trade. Watch the volume. Then there's Oscar Health, OSCR.
Yeah, we talked about that one.
Yeah.
Still building out that big weekly ascending triangle.
Still building, consolidating beautifully just below that $24 resistance level on the daily chart.
Textbook stuff,
Yeah.
like those educational triangles we broke down last week. Very clean potential setup.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And Palantir, PLTR, still in play from yesterday's coil.
Okay, what's the key level there?
It's now facing that $187 resistance. That's the old swing high we need to watch.
Got it. Lots of potential setups hinging on key levels. As always, guys, if you got a stock you're watching or a question about the markets, drop it in the comments. We might cover it in an upcoming episode.
Yeah, definitely let us know.
And by the way, if you're enjoying this video and appreciate these market summaries, do us a big favor and hit that like button. It's totally free and helps us out in a big way.
It really does.
And click subscribe, too, so you don't miss a beat. You can always unsubscribe later. Okay, shifting gears a bit. Macro context.
Right. So the government shutdown, it's rolling into day 21 now. Still no resolution in sight.
Which just adds to the uncertainty, keeps the focus on the technicals mainly.
Pretty much. We are waiting on a couple of key catalysts, though, later this week. Existing home sales on Thursday.
Okay.
And then those really critical inflation prints land on Friday. Those could definitely move markets.
Definitely ones to watch. What about the more volatile assets? Crypto.
Bitcoin, well, it only edged up about 0.3% on the day. But the intraday candle. Wow.
What happened?
Just wild. Long wicks on both ends. Pure indecision. It's coiled really tight. Basically just waiting for a directional shove. Probably waiting for equities to make up their mind.
Interesting. And metals. Looks like a rough day there.
Yeah, a major reversal. After gold's big surge to all-time highs recently, well, today looked like heavy profit-taking.
From overbought territory makes sense. How bad was it?
GLD plunged 6.43%, and silver, SLV, dropped 8.24%. Big moves down.
Oof. Yeah, that's a sharp reversal. A good reminder, I guess, about how fast things can turn if you're not disciplined.
Exactly. Locking in gains, managing risk. Crucial when things get extended like that.
So all this varied action today, you got the dojis on the indices, DAVE testing is bull flagged, that sharp metals reversal. It just underscores why honing those core trading skills is so vital.
It really does. You need that ability to recognize the patterns quickly, read the volume, and manage your risk confidently, especially on mixed days like this.
And that's really the focus of the mentorship program, right? Helping traders develop those skills.
Precisely. It's personalized coaching focused on turning these kinds of market opportunities, even the confusing ones, into steady, sustainable profits by mastering those reads and having rock-solid risk frameworks.
Okay, so wrapping up, what's the key takeaway for listeners today?
Well, I think you view today's close as a necessary breather, really, right at key resistance.
A pause.
Yeah, a pause. But that DIA strength is a really crucial data point. It might be confirming a bit of rotation, especially with those potential dollar headwinds picking up.
Makes sense. So our final question for you listening. How do you see OSCR's triangle resolving? Do you think that $24 level cracks on this current attempt? Let us know your thoughts.
Yeah, share your takes below. We'll read them. And we'll catch you in tomorrow's market summary.
Have a great rest of the day, everyone.